I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say what I've always said to everyone. Just trust yourself. You know, do not listen to other people all the time because it gets clouded. You know, whatever path is set out for you, that's exactly what's set out for you. All the good, all the bad that comes with it, it's all set out for you. So just trust yourself. Don't think that anyone says is gonna be like that's the answer. Don't go searching for the answer. Just keep doing it. Find the answer yourself. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Definitely take risks as well.
Yeah.
That's the sauce I'm gonna give you is steal ideas and take a risk. You know, add your own flair to it. Definitely steal ideas. There's no problem with that. There's ideas I've stolen. There's an idea that it was like what was it? It was like nobody came to my show. It was
Okay.
like a
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, you
Yeah.
saw that?
Yeah.
And that got 50 million. I was on the plane after I finished the two shows I had or whatever, and I just posted it.
What's going on, y'all? D. Aaron Elijah here, back for another episode of Speaks and Sip, Fabric of Ambition. So I have an artist with me today from the streets of Australia to worldwide at this point.
Yes, sir.
JVerse, what's good, brother? What's going on?
Well, man, good to be here. It's a pleasure.
Oh yeah. How's everything? How's your stay been while you've been here?
It's been amazing. I was just telling my friend I don't want to leave. You know, every time I come out here, it's always love. I feel like this is definitely I would say third home because, you know, moved around a lot, but
Yeah.
I definitely see myself in New York long term. So
Okay.
yeah.
I love that. All right. So let me ask you, right? Let's get into it, right? Take us back to the days in Australia, right? So now standing out there, singing on the street, right? What was going through your mind at that time?
Really, that was like an impulsive thing. It was more of like, obviously, social media is really important. But I just wanted to go out and do something right then and there. You know, with social media, you got to build, you got to wait a little bit. A lot of patience is involved. So I just took my speaker out and I started singing. So I guess what was going through my head is what can I do as of right now? And that's what I felt like that's all I could do.
Yeah.
You know?
So did you know at the time you were building something bigger, just bringing out the speaker and going on the streets?
No, actually, I didn't know until like, you know, the numbers hit, and I never really had like a lot of views on social media. So first time it hit, I was like, okay, so I got to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Now did I know like I was gonna do it for like 2.5 years, 3 years? I didn't think so. I thought it was one of those things that's less, but I think like learning how to balance like the content stuff and actually just building my artistry was like the biggest part of it all.
Yeah.
I feel like now I really left that like speaker stuff to the side, but I'm doing it in my own way. Now working with JBL too, it's like I feel like it just grew into an actual thing that's serious. So yeah, I like how it played out.
That's like a full circle moment for you. Like, you
Yeah.
know, shout out to that, man. Shout
Yeah.
out to the grind for real.
No, thank you.
So, right, what would you say those moments taught you, I guess, about like vulnerability? Because like, you know, the idea of not knowing.
Yeah, I think it's like self-doubt is very big and not only singers, artists and stuff,
Yeah.
just any creative, because there's not really a path for this. So you gotta make your own. You gotta figure it out. As much as someone could be like, no, you know, this is the way I've seen it work out.
Yeah.
It might not be the way for you. So, I think it's important just to trust yourself. You know, through the whole process. I didn't know if it was working or if I should continue doing it. But like I said, I'm happy with the way it played out. I still don't know what I'm doing to this day, so it's like it's an
Yeah.
ongoing thing.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful. I love it.
Paving the way. Okay.
Yeah.
What would you tell that younger version of yourself who is out there singing for anybody that listen?
That younger version of myself or someone else?
Give both.
For myself, I'd say keep doing it. You know, let it play out. How it's gonna play out. Even if it was to play out differently, just let it play out. Because I did spend a lot of time thinking about it, and I had a lot of people coming to me, you know, saying like, okay, like it's good what you're doing, but it's very like you don't want to be a content creator at the end of the day, just a content creator.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
It goes hand in hand. So I think figuring that out for myself was important, and yeah, just trusting myself because you could listen to everyone around you, but really it's what you're gonna do. And I'm stubborn, so you know, I gotta kind of see. I gotta see it through. I gotta say, okay, it doesn't work, but that's under my own expense. And yeah, for someone else, I say the same thing. You know, take everything with a grain of salt, and trust yourself.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. How would you say those early experiences shaped your sound?
My sound,
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's definitely I say during quarantine. 'Cause
Okay.
I went to Australia during like quarantine.
Okay.
As COVID hit.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if if y'all know, but Melbourne was one of like the longest lockdown cities in the world. So
Yeah.
yeah, going there, like going into high school, having like barely any friends because we just got hit with COVID, but you know, trying to find my way in Australia, it was very, very interesting. You know, what was the question?
Yeah. The experiences. So like, how did it shape your
Oh
sound?
yeah, right.
Yeah.
So I was getting at that during quarantine. I listened to a lot of A Boogie, a lot of J.I., a lot of New York.
Yeah.
Like,
Because to be honest,
music.
I do hear like melody, like emotion, the melodic sound,
Yeah,
the future,
yeah,
like all of that is within your music.
yeah. And I hear it, like every time, if someone wants to compare me to someone, like I never take it like the wrong way because everyone has comparisons, but
Yeah.
it was always someone melodic and kind of East Coast rappers and singers and stuff. So that was how it was in the beginning. When I first like started singing on the street, it was very melodic stuff. But now I feel like I grew a love for singing again.
Okay.
Just because I grew up singing when I was like 2, and then I switched to the rap. And when I went through puberty, it was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
damn, I'm not gonna be as good as this as other people. So, but yeah, I started singing again. I started actually taking vocal classes, which I'd never done.
Mm.
Now I just have like a nerdy obsession with like singing,
Yeah. Nothing wrong
scales,
with
all
that.
that. Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah.
so I think my music taste is now very much inclined. It's a lot of different music, going back as well. James Brown, the Icy Brothers,
Nice.
I can name a bunch of people I listen to, and it's just like I put my music on shuffle now. It's not really one genre.
One genre. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my music taste is still growing. My voice is still growing. And I just want to keep building on that.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
So now let's go. Let's pivot back real quick before high school.
hmm
So like, what was life like before high school? Early days, like, let's say music wasn't even like it always existed to you, but
Yeah.
like, what were you doing?
Well, I was in Dubai. So before Australia, I was living in Dubai. I was born there. Riding my bike to school. Thing about Dubai is there's a lot of misconceptions of Dubai, right? It's like,
Put us on. Explain.
okay,
Yeah.
I'll tell you my experience with Dubai. It's like I was going to school and I was staying home. That's really it. Like there's no it's a lot of highways. So the singing on the street thing was not like an option then.
Yeah.
It's a different culture. And yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of different malls there as well. So it's not like out here if you're like, okay, let's go out. It's just
One
plans.
designated.
Yeah, exactly. But out there it's like just malls and stuff. So I think living in Dubai and visiting Dubai are two very different things. So all I did personally is I just grew my music there. You know what I mean? I just
Yeah.
grew like my hobbies. My mom always encouraged. I got a twin brother as well, so
Okay.
she always encouraged me and my twin just to do everything. So I tried like tennis. I even tried fencing at one point.
Okay.
Boxing.
Same here, actually. I did the fencing thing too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you tried.
Yeah, I tried fencing too.
Yeah. When I say that, they're like, what is
Yeah.
this?
What the hell? Yeah.
Yeah, but long story short, my mom just wanted us to try everything. Obviously, music was always the thing,
Yeah.
the one thing, but she just like encouraged us to try everything. And yeah, that's what really grew my personality. I think that's like the fact, like I know that this is for me.
Mm-hmm.
I tried everything, and I'm really not only good at music, but it's the one thing I could really say like this is mine. This is
And
my
double
thing.
down on it. Absolutely. You
Exactly.
should. When did you realize like your voice clicked?
Actually, maybe a couple months ago.
Okay.
Maybe like I say in the last 6 months.
Okay. Like could you give us like a maybe like visual of like that moment?
It was more of like asking people, that again with the whole being stubborn thing, you don't want to listen to other people, but I thought taking that step of asking people like, so when you hear my voice, do you think it's like distinctive enough, or like who could you compare me to?
Yeah.
And now like when I used to ask people that, it was like the same sort of artist, but now when I ask people, they don't really give me the same artist. They'll give me someone random, or like they'll say, actually, your voice is distinctive, like it's becoming more of my own. And then that's when I really feel like it's clicking now, and even with my own songs that I do, I could change the genre, the tempo, the vibe, and it's still gonna have like, it's still gonna be my song. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
So I think it's not fully refined, but it's way better than it was 2 years ago.
You're molding it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like even what you saying, like it's good to identify like that you can be stubborn,
Yeah.
but at the same time, what it sounds like from what I'm hearing is that you're able to take criticism at the same time because you're asking for the feedback just out of curiosity to be like, who would I like? I don't know what your follow up is after that. Whether like maybe you go listen to that music to be like, okay, let me see if I can find that same sound in that
Yeah.
artist. And then I guess from there, like work on your craft. So that's something good to have like that. That's like a superpower.
No, yeah.
Um,
100%.
right? Okay, so now it's funny you said instinct, right? So how much of your sound is instinct versus like intentional design?
Mm. Okay, instinctually, like ad libs,
Yeah.
stuff like that, like little inflections, like runs and stuff.
Okay.
I try to keep that like just full emotion, whatever I'm feeling.
Yes.
But I try to push like structure. That's something that I do like very intentionally. Like if I feel like damn, I'm being lazy with the structure, or it's not like I'm not thinking twice about it. I like to go back and try and see like how many times could I really play this song. Now it's not always coded like that. Sometimes it is just music from the heart,
Yeah.
but it's it's just like a sport, like being good at something. You gotta see all different angles. You gotta practice, and I like to do that when I'm in the studio. The way I see it is vocal class.
Mhm.
Me learning piano and instruments is all like being in the gym by yourself. Shooting hoops.
Exactly.
I say training with your team. That's like when you're in the studio. That's like the lab when you're actually like you can make mistakes, but you trying things out. Um,
Let's go with the analogies.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
hell
then
yeah.
then I say the real game. That's the shows, even interviews, things like this. This is like when you want to make the least amount of mistakes and really show who you are. And I think that's just the way I think about it, so that it doesn't get overwhelming.
Yeah. Structured. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you was practicing before you came up here, man. I don't know.
Nah, hey, people, hey, I just know, I was just know like everything. I'm a very not a quiet person, but
Yeah.
like I barely, actually, I love being out here doing an interview,
Yeah.
because I haven't done an interview in maybe like a year and a half, and I
Okay.
got way more to say now than
Exactly.
what
And
I did
as
2
you
years ago.
develop too, there's always going to be something to express. Like,
Yeah.
and this is also a form of like, once again, I don't want to just use that word, but this is a form of content and stuff
Hmm.
that helps push your image, your branding, your sound
Yes, sir. Yeah.
as you go through that journey. So that's
100%.
that's actually good to have. Right. So now, right. So in this I'm having a season of like I call it the fabric of ambition, right? So everyone has ambition in reference to what they do, their field, their career, et cetera, and
Hmm.
so forth, right? What keeps you pushing? Even if like when for say like maybe someone else doesn't see the vision for you, what
Yeah.
what helps keep you pushing?
Um, I think I think time keeps me pushing because the amount of time I put into this.
Okay.
I like when I say this, I don't say it it's not like the hope it's not, it doesn't sound like the wrong thing, but I put too much time and effort to even quit. Like if
Okay.
I wanted to, which I
Exactly. Yeah.
never want to quit, but
Yeah.
like just that alone is like, no, I'm already watering a plant that's already there. Why would I switch to something
I
else?
respect that because I believe it or not, I actually feel the same when it comes to this. Like, so when
Yeah.
we do podcasts and the interviews in the media and stuff like that, I think it gets to a point where like you realize like, okay, you do so much
Mhm.
in it. It's like no matter what, something's gonna come out of this.
Exactly.
You're gonna double down and you're gonna make sure that you gain that from it. And then
Yeah.
also, I think reflecting back to what you've been saying, like you've seen the change in your music, your sound, like, and just development, like.
Yeah.
So I agree with that wholeheartedly,
100%.
right? So what's all right? So now what's the ambition behind it? Could be self-explanatory behind the name JVerse.
Oh, actually, I'm so glad I get to explain this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not even something, it's not even something crazy. It was, I think everyone had this moment, but it's like I didn't know what to call myself. Like
Okay,
I had
yeah.
a name before. It was like something like Baby J or something really
Yeah,
generic.
yeah.
So I just watched the Spider-Verse movie,
Ah,
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and I remember I forgot which artist it was, but they were like when I kept searching it up, like how should I
yeah.
come up with a name? They're like, don't even think too hard about it. Think about your favorite movie or your favorite song or whatever, and that was my favorite movie at the time.
Like
So
JVerse.
my real name is Jude, and then that was my favorite movie, JVerse. It just had a ring to it, and then I kept it. So
Go
yeah,
with it, man. Like
that's all.
sometimes it be just that. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
All right, creatively now,
Hmm.
what's the biggest risk you've taken?
Creatively in the studio.
Yeah. It's in the studio,
Um,
even maybe outside. If you have something that's just like day to day, you feel like was a big risk for you in life, whether anything.
I mean, definitely creatively, I'd say like the different ideas I have to promote myself.
Okay.
Um, I
Yeah,
would say
I've seen, yeah.
I'm trying to think about it because it's like I could say like sound stuff, but I don't think I've taken as much risk
Yeah.
with my sound as I do with my ideas.
Okay.
You know, so even just coming out here putting together like a fat budget for a music video that I don't believe in putting that much money into a music video. You
Yeah.
know, but it was like something like MJ also said. He's like, you know, he has to do an idea before God gives it to Prince. You know, he says something like that.
Yeah.
And also Pharrell also says it a lot, but it's just like I feel like ideas are given to you. You know what I'm saying? So even though it wasn't a fully original idea, you know, I don't think any ideas are
At
original.
this point, yeah, everything is just
Exactly.
cycled. Yeah, like
I thought I
it
could put
comes
my
from,
flair
it
in it.
derives from something for sure. So I definitely get you when
Yeah.
it comes to that.
So I think, yeah, that's really where I put most of my risk in is like the ideas. You know, even when back home in Australia, I put a show together inside of a mall, and I got fake security. You know,
Yeah,
had to put a stage. Actually, it got shut down before it even started. You know, the security came
that
right
was a
there.
good idea.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that was still money spent. You know, so even
Yeah.
if it gets shut down, it's
Yeah.
like there's nothing I could do about it. But all those things, they all worked out in their own way. Whether they worked out exactly how I wanted it or just, you know,
Something, a stepping stone. Per se.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are my biggest risks. Because it's a lot of money, a lot of, you know, overwhelming ideas, and, you know, just having my family and friends really help. That's the only people I could rely on and myself. So
Yeah.
yeah, those are the risks that I take.
Execution, man. That goes back to the structure. That's what helps.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So now, right? When when did you realize like your dreams of the music and everything required a different level of discipline
Um,
or the structure?
every time I thought something was gonna work and it didn't work.
That's fair, yeah.
Every time I think that no, like it should be mine because I put this amount of effort in, and you realize no, it's not nobody's. You know what I'm saying? It is a little bit of luck too.
Yeah.
So you have to be willing to keep shooting, keep spending, you know, keep trying. When you might not get anything out of it. And you know, even like opportunities might come and they might be taken away from you.
Mm-hmm.
So
Could be timing. Facts, yeah.
exactly. So that's the resilience I think everyone will learn if you just try to strive for anything. You
Yeah.
know, doesn't have to be creative, even jobs,
Yeah.
whatever it is. It's just
Exactly.
nothing is given. Yeah.
All right. All right. So now, right, going back to like once again, like the streets of Australia, the singing, the JB, everything, right? Right. When you look at those old clips, right, and you look at that kid performing on the streets, right, and then you look at like the world, you know, your world
Yeah.
that you're building now, right? What connects those two versions of you?
Those two versions of me.
Yeah.
I think this word has been used a lot around me.
You're good. Yeah.
But hustle, like
Okay.
like I think everyone got it in them.
Yeah.
Especially New Yorkers.
Yeah. Yeah.
If anything, I know there's someone trying to sell me a CD or whatever.
Yeah, man.
But like, yeah, that's what it is. I think it's the hunger that like comes from you having nothing to you, even when you have something. You know, even now I have like stuff that I don't want to lose. You know, sponsorships.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And good songs that I made that I'm like worried, like I want to try to top that. But you know, realistically, I'm in a great position right now. You know, I haven't reached the level that's like that high. So I have like, you know, all this is just a start.
Yeah, exactly. This is just the beginning, man.
I would say I would really not even say I'm in the industry yet until I get my, you know, till I really get my plaques and my hits. Then it's like then I'm really in the industry. So I can't. It's hard to gauge right now, but definitely all I could say.
You working.
It's the same hunger.
Yeah, you working. The hustle is there.
Yeah.
Right? Is that kid in you still there?
Of course.
Okay.
I'm still a kid. I'm 20.
Yeah, you know, but still, you know, like from before, because things change, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. Did you have a moment, like maybe recently, that it was like maybe an epiphany or anything that's like, damn, I've come this far? Whether it was maybe, it could be the sponsorships, the anything.
It could be it's a really small thing. There was this event going on around like where I'm staying, and me and my friends, because I came out here with my friends, it's their first time in Australia. I mean in New York.
You
so
in another time zone still.
Exactly. So I went to this event and I was like trying to get into it, and I was like in my head I was like I'm definitely not gonna get into this one.
Yeah.
And this happened in London too when I was with my brother.
Yeah.
And it just be like, I think it's an intuition thing, but I just be waiting outside and I'm like,
Something
like
like
that.
yeah.
Yeah, give me a second, give me a second. And then someone recognized me, someone that I met like way back when I first came here by myself. Because I didn't have like a lot of connections out here, so I really just ride the city bikes around, talk to people.
Just doing, yeah.
Yeah, so not really a main plan. And I got into this event, and I was looking back at my friends real shocked, and it's like things like that is crazy to me because it's just like anything could happen. It's just like the smallest connections I made in the past where I really don't think it's gonna matter. It does
It
matter.
does.
It all matters. Yeah.
It all matters, man. Connections are everything, man.
Yeah. So it's those little moments that I look back on it and it's like, damn, like now it's like I don't have to come into a city and be like, oh, I have nothing to do. This actually too much to do.
Yeah, yeah.
And I love that. So yeah, those
I
are my
love that.
moments.
Okay. All right. So now, right? JVerse,
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Verse, right? So, right, your brand feels like it gives like the futuristic, the emotional, the digital, right? What inspired you to create a world rather than just music?
Um, that's a really good question. That's the blueprint of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
Now,
like,
especially nowadays, it's creating a world. I could name a million people that create worlds and not just music.
not just
We buy into what's the word, influence.
yeah.
It's if you're influential, you could put your name on anything and anyone's gonna buy it. So I think it's more of the feeling. It's like it's what you present, like what you represent, and how people feel when they listen to your music and when they think about you. So yeah, it's I think building the world is everything around it.
It's dope, man. You got like your own ecosystem.
I literally
going. Yeah,
I ain't even
yeah,
dro- I
exactly.
ain't
Show
even
it
drop-
off,
I
man.
ain't even dropped these yet. I got a hoodie
Yeah.
under here, and the reason I made it too, mind you, I know nothing about clothes.
Okay.
Except how to wear them. That's
it, man.
But it's like I need to know about it. I gotta know about cameras. I gotta know about clothes. I gotta know about business. I gotta know about everything because at the end of the day, like whatever I wear, like I'm a billboard, So everything I do will be
It
influential.
matters, yeah.
Yeah. So you gotta be a good role model. Gotta present myself well. So yeah, you take on all these jobs and it's important.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. PR trained in everything.
Yo, I don't even know how I'm PR trained because I be
Yo.
saying some wild stuff sometimes.
It's okay though. Right now you're doing good, man.
It was crazy. I was never PR trained. I don't know.
It just comes.
I always practice interviews.
That's good. Hey, look, man.
Stuff.
Right? Okay. So now speaking of your universe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say whether it's myself, when someone steps into that universe, what do you want them to feel?
I want them to feel like, and this also comes from Spider-Verse. It's
Okay.
the fact like there is no right way to do it. It doesn't. It's not a linear path. It's there's hiccups in it. You could make it your own. So that's what I really want people to feel. I want people to feel like if you just feel like you're doing it right, if you're doing it your own way, I think my sound also reflects that. It's very I try to keep it rugged and like kind of dirty with the bass and like a lot of hip hop influence, but my vocals, like when I sing on stuff, is
Gives off the
yeah,
contrast.
they more clean, like smooth thing. And also I ain't got no tattoos, no nothing. I mean, I do swear in my music a little bit, but for the most part, my brand is pretty clean.
Yeah.
So I think mixing that like ruggedness with the clean aesthetic is my brand.
Nice.
I use the same colors, gold,
Yeah.
white,
Yeah.
a lot of this stuff. So it's like
This is fitting then.
yeah, it
This
is very
fitting,
fitting.
yeah.
It is.
What's all right? So speaking of which, right? Like what would you say is something that people maybe misunderstand about your brand?
That is too clean.
Okay.
I think a lot of people try to like let's say like a lot of like managers or like industry people that try to work with me, they see me as like a Disney Disney cat. They be like, oh, we could make money off you because you're but it's like, yeah, that's part of it, but that's just one part of it.
Exactly.
I keep myself clean because I want to have sync records, with Disney, with movies.
Thinking
and-
ahead, yeah.
with all that because I love that,
Exactly. And
Literally,
that's
my mom
that's
grew
where
up.
the checks is at, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I'm not gonna lie, that's where the checks is
100%.
at.
So the movies is very important to me, but it's also like having that expression that I'm not just gonna be like fully clean. I want to be like exactly who I am. That is a mix of everything. So, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I think the misconception is.
What so all right, I guess when you were younger, like did you get in trouble? Like So now let me ask.
Out of me and my twin, yeah.
Yeah.
But I got in trouble more than my twin.
Okay.
But no, for the most part, I was pretty good.
I ain't judging you. I don't care, man.
I was pretty. I'm not gonna lie. I was better than some of the other students. But like,
that's fair.
But like, yeah, I got in my my fair share of trouble.
Yeah.
Or I hit my tracks pretty well. So yeah.
What would you say like has been like, I guess, the hardest test in like the industry so far for you?
Yeah, damn. I would say, like doing it solo, doing it independent is the biggest test, because it's like, it's not really a flex fully to be fully independent. You do need a team. You do need a team. Everyone that's like, no, I do everything myself is great, but like, if you want to get to a certain level, you can't do it all yourself
at all. At all.
That's how I feel. I always said, like, there's people that, like, the way I love music, someone else loves engineering.
Exactly.
Or loves taking videos. So you gotta trust that.
And it's just it's equal shares. The same way you can go in the studio in the booth and do the melodies and sing, someone gotta orchestrate what's going on behind that. Exactly. Absolutely.
That's a fact. So that's the biggest thing. Definitely being swayed. Like, also the industry is just, how it is. It's a lot of people trying to get at you, and you don't know who's like really legit.
Genuine. And that's bro.
It's the biggest part. Like, like sometimes I'll be having like arguments with my mom. I'll be like, damn, like, I just want to just make music though.
It's like, like, I'm just trying to go through it. And she trying to break it down to you, like, no, you got to watch the
But so that does get in the way a little bit, but it's part of everything, so it's cool.
Okay. What if it's happened yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
What almost made you quit?
Almost made me quit? I've actually never gotten to that point of quitting. But I see why people would quit. I've gotten to points where and it's all the industry stuff.
Even when you said you did the 2 years of the Instagram posting or social media.
Yeah.
Even then,
Nah, honestly, that was fine. Like, to be honest, that was taking a big toll on me.
Yeah.
There was one time, actually, not many people noticed. I think I waited like maybe 10 hours for like A Boogie, or it was someone.
Okay.
I think it was A Boogie.
Yeah.
In Australia, and it was just at a point where I didn't put the speaker down. I didn't drink nothing. I didn't eat nothing, and my body didn't feel it. Like, I was just standing up, and then I realized, I was like, okay, this is not like the smartest way, because there's other people that are getting it way more.
Doing different
things, doing less, but just working in a way where it's more like consistent and smart. That wasn't really consistent, because you gotta wait for who's coming in town.
Yeah,
you gotta find out where they're gonna be. I gotta get someone to record, all that. So those were moments where it's like I try to switch it up, but
okay, right. What also, if as of yet, what did you have to sacrifice to get to this point?
I'd say a lot of time, a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Friends. that's
okay.
Crazy.
Hold on. Don't take that out of context. No, everything is a sacrifice. Everything is a sacrifice. That's where I think the selling your soul thing comes from. It's just sacrifice, but it comes from everything you do. Just like how athletes do it, you gotta sacrifice. Your mind, your body. Like, just your whole, like, you gotta put your life into it. So I sacrificed.
Recruiting right now, guys.
Exactly. No, I sacrificed, like, just.
It does take that though. I'm with you. It does take, like, people. A lot of times, people who you may be around in that moment don't understand that sacrifice is needed, like, for that time, and sometimes things just won't mesh or align. So now you're at a point where you kind of just gotta, like, branch off and do your own thing. And that comes with unintentionally sacrificing. And
that also really comes from when you realizing nobody's gonna save you. Like, there's not,
you gotta be there. Like, you gotta be for you first before you can help or do anything for anybody else.
There's so many misconceptions with the industry. There's not no label person that's gonna come in and sign you anymore and fix all your problems. It's not like that anymore. But yeah.
Okay. Right. What's most people see you like in, like, the highlights, the posts and stuff like that, right? What's like some advice you would give, like, an artist watching? Like, let's say they're trying to, like, maybe they're looking up to you to be like, damn, like, they see in the post, oh, I'm gonna just do that. What's some real life advice you would give?
Life advice? I actually met this kid the other day. He also asked me the same question. He was asking me really about the content stuff.
Okay.
And when he was asking me these questions, I think he was looking for another answer that I was giving him,
Yeah.
but I was giving him the most truthful answer. Is
It
that
just wasn't matching up to what
it,
he wanted.
exactly, because it really is. I don't know how I did it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I still have to post every day. I still gotta
He's like, I'm still doing the work.
I'm still in the midst of like figuring my stuff out. So like, if you want exactly what happened, I can't tell you because I don't know how it happened either. And I'm not saying everyone should go out on the street singing because that's just how it worked out for me in the beginning. Um, but yeah, I would say just figure your stuff out, figure your content out, and then leave that how it is. You know, Instagram, TikTok, all social media, that's its own thing. That's only one form of promotion. So don't get too caught up in it.
Facts.
You know, what like do it as like a job, you know, get it out the way, like schedule your posts, you be more structured with it, treat it like a job, and then put it to the side. Then you have your other days you making music, you got your other days, maybe you going to events, you know, doing the whole publicity side of things. And yeah, they all go hand in hand. It's all promo. It's not just one thing.
Are you like a 80-20 signal and noise person?
Oh, I heard about that.
Ah.
It's different in Australia.
Talk to me,
I think,
break it down.
okay, over here, definitely I'm all noise.
Okay.
Like, only noise.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
The content side of it, like for example, we got so many clips, and now I'm gonna go back home and edit.
And then
I'm not gonna waste time. I'm out from like the morning to you know, late night over here, just hitting as many events.
Doing all the content.
Yeah, meeting things like this, meeting new people.
Yep.
And I think that's the important side of it. That's how that's how I'm becoming more of a familiar face in New York, and I love it. You know, I really want to keep that.
Motherfuckers gonna start thinking my fault. People are gonna start thinking.
No, you go.
People are gonna start thinking that you live here. Like, you know, like they're gonna be like, hold on, I just seen him yesterday.
They be thinking that already, actually, but it's that's what I like about it. It's, you know,
actually, that's
opportunities everywhere. So.
Yeah, that's good, man. So okay, so hold on. Now in Australia, right?
Mm-hmm.
How does it work? So it's would you say maybe 90% then signaling?
Like there are events that go on,
for
sure, but it's just not as often as over here.
Yeah,
you can have something going on a Tuesday night, Tuesday morning even. So I just try to be in the studio a lot, you know, work on my craft and work on my content. So
I think that works out perfect for you then.
It does, going back and forth. I mean, I do want to move out here, but until then, I'm still studying. I'm in university out there, so I finish next year and then I'm good.
Nice.
Then I'm gonna just try and make the move out here.
Oh yeah, congrats to that, man.
Thank you.
You're gonna finish it through.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so now what's an ambition that you had to rewrite?
Had to rewrite? Wait, explain the question.
So like, okay, for example, let's say you had to pivot basically. Like what's something you said like, okay, you full throttle on this, but then you like, all right, that's not working out. Like my drive is gonna change to this. We know it's obviously not music. You doubling down on that. So if there was anything else, maybe fencing.
Nah, that did not last. No, I would say no. That's really interesting because like I'm not even gonna be that person that's like I've been doing it my whole life, but I really have.
Literally, yeah.
Like I really have. Like if anything, I always said like I would be an athlete.
Okay.
Because I mean, obviously, just way more work I gotta do. I gotta be in the gym way more, but I just like the like work ratio of okay, you work so hard and you climb the ranks. You know, I got a friend that's a boxer, and he's doing really well, doing world boxing, going all around the world, and he's climbing. And it's not really like in the music industry. It doesn't matter how talented you are. You know, if someone knows someone else, they're gonna get there.
That's just you skipping a hop, man. Skip a couple steps.
With athleticism and you know, sports, it's like you gotta be good, you know, to get up there. So yeah, that's what I think. But I've really been doing music my whole life.
Nice.
Like really, like I never want to be nothing else.
Yeah. Okay, so now in your success of the music, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's one myth you think people like misunderstand about the success?
The money.
Okay.
I'm gonna be so straight. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. The money is not. It's not like what people think. You got to pay other people. You know, you got shares that get diluted depending on if you're independent. I'm independent.
Yeah.
So like now it's really, really different. And I'm glad that I'm really happy with what I've done so far, but definitely not content with it. And there's way more opportunities, you know, money, everything involved, traveling, like that's involved with it. So now that I'm fully independent, I'm just kind of like setting myself up for the next big thing so that when it happens, this brand takes off, everything around me under my name, my whole brand just takes off. So yeah, that's a misconception. Don't worry about the money because you gotta. I put way more in than I'm getting out. I could promise y'all that. So yeah, hopefully hearing it from me could show you guys. I literally make my money to put it right back into my music.
Yeah.
I'm still young. I'm still
investment.
with my, still with my mom, my brother. So do what you got to do. Don't be worried about the look of things. I'm still going to school, all that. So
Yeah. I think people do miss that big time. They see once again just the highlights and miss all of the details
100%.
like off screen.
Social media is a
Is
funny
is
thing.
is crazy, man.
You're gonna see something. Even I just did a Hot 97 thing.
Yeah.
I got someone that DM me, right? Because I check all my requests.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Shout out
bro,
to that too. That's work.
oh yeah, of course. Now I love it. Like if I can now before I hand off my account to someone else and I'm just doing music, no, I'm gonna look at everything. But they were asking me, like, how did I get this? How am I doing this? Now I didn't reply yet, but like what I would say is that I don't know.
Yeah.
I got the Hot 97 thing came from it was so JR, right?
Yeah.
I met him at an event, a Jim Jones event.
Okay.
Like maybe a year back. And I walk into this penthouse party thing. It was Kid Super there, Dave East, a couple other people. And it was like, it was really crazy. Like I walked in, I didn't know anyone.
Yeah.
Knew a couple people. It was Fashion Week too. And then that's how I got
Outside, man. Straight noise.
it. It was I'll tell you though, it is daunting sometimes, like
yeah.
being in a whole
You
other
step
place
into a space like it's a lot.
yeah.
Man.
You gotta talk like to actually be
seen. It's like because at the end of the day, everyone there does something, or like knows somebody or whatever the case is. So just being present sometimes is not enough. So it definitely requires the push.
Yeah.
So now, okay, where is JVerse headed next? What exactly is next?
Like next up as in like 6 months next or like
as much as you're willing to tell at that point.
Because right now next, like obviously I did a crazy music video shoot.
Yeah.
Choreography, dancing,
Yeah, you learning, you picking up a bunch of skills, man.
Hey, I love it. It was like bringing my vision to life and having the right people to do that with me.
Yes.
It was amazing. Like the people involved in it, just the energy in it. Like I can't wait to show everyone that. All the clips we've taken. And so definitely got that song coming out next called Turn It Up. It's very energetic. It's very nostalgic as well. So hopefully that's gonna bring in a new version of myself out to people. A lot of people don't know my love for music, my deep love for music, and that has like obviously dancing, all these different sort of creative arts in it. So that's what's really coming out like soon. But I say next, just be ready for more, like just more verse on everything. JVerse, clothing, more music, more everything. So
okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep making the moves, traveling everywhere. So that's the plan, just worldwide with it. Just keep going,
Do you have like, aside from what you just mentioned with the choreography, are there any maybe new sounds, projects, or visuals maybe that is projected to show, drop, release?
I think this song is the start of a new sound. So this is like the very energetic stuff, but like with my runs, with my sound selection, like the bass in it, the the synths in it, like I have a very consistent sound selection now. And it's getting to that point, even in my unreleased music, I can hear it. So I plan on doing like a project, definitely like a mixtape.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep dropping singles, maybe 3 or 4 singles afterwards. I'm gonna drop a project for y'all and add a couple extra songs on top of that, and hopefully that will be a very solidifying project for my name and my brand.
Mm-hmm.
And and it don't gotta be no, you sound like this, you sound like that.
No more of that.
It'll all be packaged right there. If anyone wants to send me beats, it'll be all right there. That's the JVerse sound. That's what I live for. That's what I've been singing, about and trying to aim towards my whole life. So yeah, these next songs, I'm very happy with it. I like before I can admit, it'd be like, okay, they're all right. I can admit that for sure. But these ones, I'm very, very confident in them. So yeah, I'm gonna just put everything out.
Okay.
Not holding on to nothing anymore.
Please don't.
I got evolved.
Like you gotta just,
of course, yeah,
like you never know what people will gravitate to.
100%.
Is there anything like, I don't want to say regret, but is there anything you came out with that maybe you were like, I'm not really feeling this?
All of it. All of it. Like that's the point though. I'm not gonna take nothing down. I'm keep everything up there.
Yeah.
So that y'all can see the progress. You know, no one's gonna have to tell me like,
Yeah.
you know, I figured it out right then and there. Cause just go back a couple of years, you're gonna hear something really different. You know, so I keep everything up there, but yeah, just I wish people could hear what I do, you know, in the studio and hear like my process behind it, like
Yes.
making the music. Me and my producer, we're very like we have a great relationship. You know, I'm just yapping all the time, like just letting him know what I want.
What about that content? Showing that.
I try to get as much as I can of it, but it's very hard.
Yeah.
As soon as the camera comes on, it's like kind of takes the authenticity away of it from it. But like I'm figuring that out.
Okay.
Because if I can get that streamed or
I
recorded,
say that'd be,
yeah, that will put a lot of things in perspective. Because I am very hands on with my music, and
Yeah.
that will show
and
like my understanding.
for the universe, right? They get
Mhm.
to connect and really see the making of.
Yeah.
You know. What would you say? What part of your journey are you in right now? What would you title it?
What would I title it? I'd say, damn, I say almost there.
Okay.
I always be saying that to myself. There's a song by Michael Jackson. I think it's an older song, but it's called Almost There. And every time I put it on, I feel happy. It's like it's a more happy song. But
Yeah.
I listen to that just to like let myself know like I'm almost around the corner. Not almost there as in like top peak, but it's just like
in that
yeah,
universe,
like
in that world.
like a breakthrough. Yeah, like of just like I guess the end goal for myself is to have everything figured out. You know, not fully figured out, but just more of a brand. You know, when you see these artists, it's like, damn, I really like having a brand. You know, like having a look where it's like I know that if I have this song or this item of clothing or whatever, I can give it to JVerse because
it matches. This is style. He's gonna market this properly.
Yeah, so that's what I think that's what I mean by almost there. I'm almost there with figuring out my brand and solidifying what I already like and what's already there.
Okay.
So then after I get to that, it's another point of evolution of like, what do I do next to add on to this, you know? So yeah, just taking it step by step.
All right, let's take a moment real quick. So this is a part of the show that I like to call Speak Up, right?
Okay.
So now, in reference to everything you do,
Mm-hmm.
what you're striving for, your audience, my audience, our audience, what's a message that you would leave with them?
A message, okay. Give me like an
It
example.
could be anything: motivational piece, positive words of affirmation, all of it.
Okay, I'm gonna say that's hard. That's one thing.
If
Okay.
you got more, go ahead, shoot.
No,
I'm gonna say
I'm gonna say what I've always said to everyone. Like, just trust yourself. You know, do not listen to other people all the time because it gets clouded. You know, whatever path is set out for you, that's exactly what's set out for you. All the good, all the bad that comes with it, it's all set out for you. So just trust yourself. Don't think that anyone says is gonna be like that's the answer. Don't go searching for the answer. Just keep doing it. Find the answer yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. Okay. And then sometimes we have a speak loud. So a speak loud is like maybe like you speaking up in reference of like maybe frustration.
Mhm.
It's your ventilation. Maybe if you want to get anything off your chest.
I would if I could scream right now, I would, but my voice would crack. I didn't mention, but like I got a cold right now. But
You've been working.
nah, yeah. Like I hate TikTok and I hate Instagram and I hate social media and I wish that this never existed because I hate you. There you go. That's my frustration.
It's so much to it, bro.
Yo, really, it's a whole. I never thought I'd be having to make content like hold up the camera as much as I have to, like put, you know, like yo. I think we could all relate to it, but it's just like, but then again, also it's like the fact I could be here right now is because of social media. So
yeah, there's positive too, but it is frustrating.
Yeah,
it is frustrating.
But that's my full frustration. And sometimes I sit there and I'm like, damn, like I like the music, but now I gotta You know,
Yeah,
no one's gonna hear it
now you
unless I
gotta do
put the
more
camera up.
stuff to make the music really.
Oh, and don't get me started with the reaction videos. The amount of reaction. I say, hey, like I tell my producer, can we reenact how this happened?
Yeah,
And I try and do it. And I'm like, damn,
it's not it.
yo, it's just not it.
However, I do like you did the where you left an open verse.
Oh
I
yeah.
like stuff like that. So like those are content ideas that I think when it comes to like the Instagram,
Mhm.
TikTok, et cetera, so forth, that works in your favor.
Yeah.
Where it's a good marketing strategy. When it comes to, and you kind of like threw some gems in reference to that.
Mhm.
When it comes to the, I guess, marketing, what is something you would give, like with some sauce or some gems you would give for marketing as well?
Okay, I say marketing stuff. If you have no ideas right now, do something interactive, which is like an open verse. You know, you don't have to be known to do an open verse. Someone could just like it, or someone like we're kind of with all artists are kind of a
Y-
little bit
Yeah,
self-absorbed. We're like, no,
yeah,
I could do it better.
exactly. Yeah,
You know,
everyone.
so
Yeah,
yeah, something interactive is good. Reactions is really good as well. You know,
there you go. There you
getting
go.
your friend. Yo, imagine I should clip all the different voice cracks I'm about to have. Yeah, get your friend to put up the phone, get your friend to react to something. And it could be real, it could be fake. But yeah, get reaction videos are good. Like showing the process of things, those videos are really good too. Just putting the phone down while you come up with ideas. Um, and then performance videos. That's like the regular. But like all these different forms of content, they could fill out your whole month. You know, if you just film for a whole week, they could fill out your whole month. And then definitely take risks as well.
Yeah.
That's the sauce I'm gonna give you is steal ideas and take a risk. You know, add your own flair to it. Definitely steal ideas. There's no problem with that. There's ideas I've stolen. There's an idea that it was like what was it? It was like nobody came to my show. It was
Okay.
like a
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, you
Yeah.
saw that?
Yeah.
And that got 50 million. I was on the plane after I finished the two shows I had or whatever, and I just posted it really, really quickly. And I put it on because I saw a video like that, and I just made it really quick.
Yeah.
It went to 50 million views. I'm talking
Insane,
like
man.
random people. I have not seen everyone that's like that, but like people like Lana Del Rey, you know, Shaq and stuff again. But like, yo, it's just I did bait with the video. I did, and like
Yeah.
obviously you're gonna get a little bit of stuff from it, but you got to do what you got to do. And it's not really baiting. It was sound check, you know. It was like,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It
So
worked, man, and it helped drop that push.
100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got a lot of engagement from it, and then you just draw the engagement somewhere else.
Exactly. There you go. Masterclass. But what so hold on, when the hoodies dropping? When the merch dropping?
Oh, the hoodies. I should probably take this off.
Yeah, show what's going on. Let's
Tell
see
me
the
if it's
merch.
too loud in the mic. But, okay, don't mind it. I was at the show and then it was really crowded and I got like dirt on it. But anyway, this is the front. Can I stand up?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Nah, you good.
That's the back.
Nice. Be so loud they can't ignore you. Verse. Hell yeah. Yes. Okay, there we go. Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so that's the motto. Be so loud they can't ignore you.
I love that. Okay. What's up? So when they dropping, man? I need to get
I'm gonna say as soon as I get back to
in that
Australia.
color, like an off-white cream. I like, yeah.
You
that's my-
like that? Okay,
yeah.
good. I got a gray one as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the black one, but like I haven't made those yet. I'm gonna say I'm gonna drop these in a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even less than a month. I'm doing it myself, so I'm gonna get the Shopify up and running. You know, I already got an account for it called the Verse brand.
Nice.
So I'm gonna start, announcing that, and then I think it should take off when I announce it. You know, hopefully it just does well.
Okay. I love that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's say so any bad experiences in New York before we wrap up? Well,
Damn. Actually, I'm pretty lucky. I haven't had a really like very terrible. I had regular New York experience.
Yeah.
Like kind of like subway stuff.
yeah.
Maybe the occasional crackheads saying they want to
Exactly.
shoot
Yeah.
stuff, Oh, okay. I mean, okay, the show I had recently, there was it got shut down, which is a very like regular thing. But like that was very
Which is
dramatic.
crazy, right? Like
It was it got shut down and I'm glad I performed and everything. I got out the way, but it was like there was one exit. So everyone was pushing, like trying to get out. And then I guess it was like causing panic because there was some fight that happened downstairs.
Okay.
But that was like a movie. Yeah, that was like way crazier than I expected.
Outside, man. Just being outside.
But no, I love New York. I love y'all. You know, this is my third home for real. I'm gonna be out here every single year.
Oh yeah. No, we gonna tap in more for sure. Like, and let me say this too. Yo, look, man. Us scheduling, trying to figure out the scheduling. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, it's meant to happen.
Yeah, it's meant to happen. That's a fact. Just like, and shout out to you once again coming out here, like, just because now you've laid it out. Like, you coming out here and you're literally like, okay, I'm trying to flood my schedule, my week.
Yeah.
Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do for content. But like, nonetheless, like, shout out to even doing that because that's boots on the ground. You're doing a lot. Like, it takes a lot, man.
No,
like you said,
you.
to go back now, edit, put all that stuff up, schedule that. Like, yo, you doing what you got to do, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Keep going.
It is very tiring, but I love it.
Yeah, keep striving.
I always was telling my friends too. I don't know what I'd do without, without like being hungry for something and trying to achieve something. So I love
it. Won't hit the same.
Yeah, I love everything about it.
Yeah, bro. Like, and then take like, cause this is another thing I ask a lot of people. Like, have you taken a moment to, I guess, breathe it all, take it all in, and like just think like, damn, like I'm doing this. So like definitely relax a little bit,
I'm gonna do that on a plane.
Yeah.
On the way back. I'm gonna get my sleep and everything back home. Eat good, all that.
Like, and just be like, you know what, I did good.
Yeah.
And just go with that, bro.
100%,
all right.
bro.
So, but look, man, appreciate you coming on, right? Yes. I appreciate you dropping all the info you did. Just to reiterate once again, got merch coming out in about a month, right? He got some more singles for y'all dropping before the EP. You get what I'm saying? You got some some choreography going on. So he danced now too. Add that to the resume.
And if y'all don't see it on YouTube, I'm gonna clip it up a million times. Y'all go see it on Instagram, TikTok, everything.
Everything. You heard it here. SpeaksNSip, JVerse.
Tell them be so loud they can't ignore you.
There we go. We out.